are still joining. Echo team, you want to say something? You raise your hand.
When do we get to link for the vote?
Sorry, I couldn't listen.
When do we get to link for the vote? I think there's a poll for people vote.
I'm sorry, I think the audio is a bit low. Anyone else having the same trouble that I do? When is the voting? After the presentations, towards the end. Don't be anxious. We have a lot to go through before. So first, we'll do some activities. We'll present some special guests. You will do your presentations, and later on, the voting will begin. I love that anxiety. What time is at India? No, at Oman, Indian school. You know, we have different time zones. So thank you for joining. If it's early, late. Okay. 10:35. Maddie, do you think we can start? 5:30 p.m. Thank you for joining, Jennifer. Are we ready, Maddie?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'm a bit nervous as well. Let's begin then with the grand finale for the 12th edition of the Unplastify Challenge for Schools. Once again, thank you all for joining today, wherever you're joining from. We are really excited about this instance. It's been a really special edition for us and for all of you. So the idea here is to celebrate, to exchange, and just to don't be nervous. Just be happy because it's an enormous achievement what you've done. So the idea is just to recognize it and have some fun. I am Delphi Tersakian, and I will be co-hosting this finale with my dear colleague and friend, Mati Palladino.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. So excited to be here.
Yes, we are so excited. So before we start, we would like to introduce a whole team that made this possible. There's a big team behind Unplastify. We are all here today, especially the education team. So we are with Tati Besa and Raul Gonzalez, who are the captains of this ship and the co-founders and made everything possible. Thanks to them. As I said, I'm Delphi Tersakian, I'm the education lead, and I'm with Mati Palladino, who is the mentors coordinator. And we also have Wadi and Delphi, who most of you probably already met and know because they've been accompanying you throughout the challenge with the youth experience and making sure you had the best experience possible and your projects were on track. So thank you for also joining and for all your hard work, because without this complete team, this wouldn't be possible. It's a team effort, and we are really glad to be here with you. So, about the grand finale, just to set expectations and to know a bit what we're going to be doing today, the grand finale is a space for exchange between all the teams that participated during the Unplastify Challenge. The idea is to share our experience, commemorate your journey, and we will also be determining the winning team of the 12th edition. I know probably you just want to skip to the end and know who the winning team will be, but first we have a long way to go and we have different activities, as I said, and special guests that will be joining us. So just enjoy, relax, and let's begin. Mati, do you want to tell us a bit more about what we're going to do today?
Yes, thank you, Delphi. So this is a little bit of what will be happening for the next hour and a half. We are at the introduction. We will be making a small reflection between everyone on what's happened the past 3 months during the challenge recap. And once we have done with the recap, with the learnings and everything that's been through these months, we will start with the finalist teams' presentations. We will have our jury. The finalist teams will present their projects. They will have 5 minutes each. We will have a moment for questions and answers from the jury to the teams. And then we will start the voting. We are going to, maybe we'll say it more than once, but we will have the audience votes, and the audience vote, the project that the audience likes the most, is information that the jury is going to use um, to choose the winner, maybe. But we only have one winner. The jury is going to decide only one winner. And then we have different recognitions. We have the innovation recognition, we have the social impact recognition. We will have, as Delphi said, some special guests from past years that are going to be joining us and sharing some things with you. And last but not least, we're gonna do a small closure and a small farewell, everyone together. So, are you ready to start? You can do thumbs up to me. Yes? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eco Team. There I can see you, ETLB, everyone. Okay, so we're ready to go. Before we start, we want to know how are you feeling today? So please use the chat to choose one meme, maybe more than one. Delphi, how are you feeling today?
I'm five. I'm
I'm
fine. I'm
fine.
really happy. Yeah.
Royce one, Guada.
I'm five as well. Very excited to hear everything.
Ah, Rethink Classic is five. That is five. Delphi Belagamba, what's yours?
I'm five as well.
Five too. Many fives. We're very excited. Very, very excited. So we have four. ETLB four. I think they're a little bit scared. Bantagreen is five. Mavi is five. Okay, Irem is five. Strada is five. Bursak is five. Okay, I love it that everyone's five. That means everyone's happy. Everyone's happy to be here, just as we are. That's good, because we need happy people around. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. So, for us, the challenge is not only about learning how to eliminate single-use plastics from your communities, but it's also about the learnings you take throughout the way. So, Wala, maybe you want to join me here. So, we would like to ask you, what do you take away from the challenge? What are your learnings? If you want to sum it in one word, maybe two, you can use more than one word. But we want to know, after these past 8 weeks, where you've done plenty of things, what are you taking away? What are your learnings, those challenges you faced, those outcomes you've reached, the goals you came? I don't know, everything that you want to share with us, we want to know. What are you taking away from the challenge after these months? I'm gonna stop sharing, Delphi, so you can share the word cloud.
We've also sent a link to the Mentimeter in the chat, so you can access the activity there. The idea is to see a word cloud forming with all your words and experiences.
There we go. Leadership qualities, sustainability, experience sustainability.
You can also write down words that describe how you felt, not only about like specific as sustainability, but about how you felt along the challenge.
If you're having any trouble with the Mentimeter, please let us know. Are you being able to Delphi, do you want to refresh the Mentimeter? There we go. Okay, what do we have here? So we see sustainability as a really big one. We're happy that that's there. Protecting the earth, knowledge about plastic, erasing plastics, inspiration, communication, teamwork, leadership, planning, regrowth, eco alternative, group work, responsibility, responsible, post editing skills. That's a good one. Wada is also a master now at post editing skills. It's beautiful. One more refresh, Delphi, please, to see if we have something more. regrowth, improving a fresh idea, change is often stopped, protecting the earth, communication, eco alternatives. Okay, that's great. That's great. It's beautiful to see the learnings that you are taking away from the challenge. We are in Plastify love to see this kind of things, this kind of input from your end, because generally we don't get to see this method. Okay, we're gonna take a screenshot of this so we can use it. That's beautiful. Thank you everyone for sharing with us. So I'm gonna continue. Are you ready, Delphi? So we can move on.
Yes, I'm ready. My cat is also ready. She came here to join us. She's really excited about this as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your beautiful inputs. So it's time to recap. What has happened during the past 3 months? Delphi.
Yes, so we will do a brief recap. We know you are excited, nervous, anxious to know about the finalist teams and about the winner, but because there are also people watching from YouTube or people that don't know about the challenge, you know it best. But the challenge, just in a few words, is an international educational program. As we can see today, we have people joining from Singapore, Mexico, Argentina, all over the world, and it's designed to empower 15 and 16-year-olds like you to develop their own ideas and plastifying ideas and to become true change makers. And you know, our methodology is based on action. So we always push you to ideate and define, to take action, to measure your impact, because it's very important to know what our actions are accomplishing and what we are doing with this, and to share our results to also be able to expand the joy, because we are also near Christmas and it's a really joyful time of the year. So, about how this program began. We've been since 2019, where we all started, and it actually started with an in-presence program. And it's been a long way until here, as you can see, and we almost have no space in the slide for continuing with next editions. We've already done 12 editions, and as I said, this was an unexpected adventure that started in 2019 with Tatiana Ro and an in-person program. But as you know, in 2020, we had the pandemic, which we had to adjust, think fast, adapt, and change the program to an online version, which actually also enabled us to expand the program to new parts of the world. From that moment on, as you can see, the numbers on screen, we kept expanding, growing, reaching new countries, reaching more schools, more young students, more mentors, and this growth was exponential. We even hosted 5 in-presence festivals. We were able to meet some people in São Paulo, Brazil, in Santiago de Chile, in Turkey last year, and we've also held 2 in-presence festivals in Buenos Aires. And the idea of the festivals is also for the youth to get to know each other, to celebrate, to share. And it's been a really exciting journey. And we are really also excited to see where it takes us from now. But the important thing is where we are today at the 12th edition. And let's see a bit more about what you've done through these past 3 months.
Thank you, Delphi. Beautiful, beautiful introduction. So, what happened in the 12th edition? So here you can see some of the countries that participated in the 12th edition. We have Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, UK, Romania, Oman, Ukraine, Tunisia, Singapore. We've reached new countries, which is really fascinating for us to always have different nationalities and new contexts and realities. So that's fascinating because we get to learn what is happening with the plastic pollution issue all around the world. We had more than 100 teams, 23 schools, 324 students have participated, which means over 100 unplastifying strategies. Those strategies are always new. We get some that maybe 10 that can repeat, but we also have new strategies. For example, in this edition, there are teams that created deodorants. They worked with fishers communities, banking industries, among many other strategies. So thank you for creating these beautiful strategies and letting us know what's happening with the plastic pollution in your context, in your communities. So it all began in September when more than 300 students gathered for workshops that would ignite a spark of environmental awareness. They didn't know that this would lay the base for a groundbreaking initiative focused on amplifying strategies. Armed with passion and determination, the participants embarked on this adventure with a blank sheet, not knowing how to navigate the complexity of the project, not knowing terms such as checkpoints, tasks, or office hours. Here you can see some of the photos. Maybe you remember these images from when you started the project, when you first presented your project. I see some finalists here in this slide. I think we think plastics is there. Yes, they are nodding. Thank you very much. When they presented their projects to their school. But we believe that these students were driven by one common goal. They wanted to address one of the most pressing environmental issues of our time, plastic pollution issues. The workshops not only inspired them to rethink their perspectives on plastic pollution, but also encouraged them to take meaningful action. So as the project moved on, as the weeks moved on, we had 5 tasks, 3 checkpoints. Those add up to 8 different tasks throughout each week. For those who don't know, each Monday the teams log in to the web app, they see the task and they have a new task, and they have till Friday to submit the task. And the checkpoints are the final task for each phase, in which they sum up all the work they did throughout the phase, and that's where we evaluate them. We had office hours. Office hours are really important for us because it's the only moment in which teams from all around the world, from all these different countries, get to meet face to face with students from all around the world, with these young change makers from these different countries, with our team, Wada and Delphi, that led this amazing office hours, not only to help them develop their project or to answer any doubts they had, but also to talk with them, to get to know them. So thank you for attending those office hours. And thank you, mentors, for attending the mentors meetings. The mentors meetings are a different instance only for mentors, in which it's kind of the same as the office hours. We talk about what challenges they are facing with their students, with the app, whatever might be going on. And it's very interesting because we have some mentors that have already participated in the challenge. I mean, they keep coming back, and those mentors start helping the new mentors. So this dialogue is really nice to see. It's really beautiful to see. So thank you, mentors, for always saving some time in your agenda and attending this office hour and attending the mentors meetings. And this is a little bit of how it ended. At the end of the program, we see a sense of accomplishment in the teams. What happens is at the beginning of the challenge, we know they are a little bit lost. What do we have to do? What's the task? I don't know what strategy to use to address the plastic pollution issue in my community. And by the end, after these 8 weeks, we see them transform. We see them with new competences. We see they've developed skills, not only in communication or leadership, but they understand the problem to its core. And that's the most fascinating thing to see. They own up their own project and they can defend it. And they not only present it, I don't know, in their communities or in their school, but we see them own up their project to the core, and that's one of the most amazing transformations we see throughout this journey, because they not only learn the value of teamwork, but they discover power of resilience, adaptability, and collective determination. But now it's time to hear from them, because everything's beautiful and we love the recap and we love the journey. But I think I see some anxious faces that are starting to get nervous. So we're not going to make this any longer. We are going to present our finalists from today. So we have Eco Team from Turkey, we have Rethink Plastics from Singapore, and we have ETLB6 from Mexico. So I'm gonna ask you please to snap or applause for them because we have this 12th edition finalist. Let us introduce you on how we scored these teams and why we have these teams presenting today. Because we really had amazing teams, amazing projects throughout the challenge. But the scores, as you can see there, they add up to 3 teams that tied in the first position. And we evaluated the teams onto 4 criteria: cooperation, impact, communication, and leadership. Why this criteria? Because we believe these are core skills, core competencies that young change makers all around the world need to have today. So after evaluating them after each checkpoint, after each phase, after attending office hours, we have our 3 finalists. I promise you this is the last. So before the first team goes, let's meet the jury. Delphi, do you want to introduce our jury, our amazing jury?
Yes, it's going to be my pleasure. So, we have a very special panel this edition. And first, I would like to introduce our very special judge guest, Dr. Margherita Puccino. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correct. If not, I'm sorry, Margherita. We are so happy to have you with us. Margherita is an environmental consultant with a PhD in chemistry from ETH Zurich, specializing in sustainability strategies and science communication. She is actually the vice president of Seed Science, an incredible organization we work together and very close to, training science teachers across Tanzania, Uganda, Ghana, and Madagascar with hands-on student-centered methods. Margarita also serves as Global Metrics and Roadmap Lead at GPAP, where she guides plastic action roadmaps in 25 countries. She's passionate about turning science into real, actionable environmental solutions. Thank you so much, Margarita, for joining us here today, and we are really excited for you to hear about the projects the teams have prepared. And then we have 2 of our own. We have Tati Besada, who is a social entrepreneur, co-founder of Unplastify, National Geographic Explorer, Ashoka Fellow, and director at Sustentar. She created Unplastify to accelerate systemic solutions and reduce single-use plastics through education, corporate transformation, and public policy innovation. She holds a master's in sustainability management from Columbia University and has led research expeditions, interdisciplinary teams, and impact projects across more than 20 countries. And last but not least, we also have Ro Gonzalez, co-founder of Unplastify, social entrepreneur, board member of Sistema B Argentina, as well as the creator of Papa and Darabi, 2 triple impact ventures that combine design, innovation, and circular economy. Through Darabi, she develops upcycling models that generate training and employment for local women, while at Papa, she guides companies in implementing impact-driven strategies. It's really an honor to have you here with us today. Thank you for joining. We are really intrigued to know who that winning team will be. You have a lot of responsibility in your hands, so use it wisely, please. And I think it's time for the presentations to begin, right, Mati?
I'm so anxious, I cannot wait. So let's clarify the time for today. Each team will have a maximum of 5 minutes to present their project to the expert panel of judges, and then the jury will have 2 minutes to ask clarifying questions. Yes? Are we ready to go? I'm gonna be with the slides. So please, each team, when you want the next slide to move, just please say next, and I'll go forward. So we're gonna start with Rethink Plastics. Yes, Rethink Plastic is from the DPS International School from Singapore. The mentor is Anandita. I know Anandita is here. Hello, Anandita. Rethink Plastics, are you there?
Yep.
Yes. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, we're Eating Plastics and this is our finals presentation. Next.
430 million tons. That's the amount of styrofoam produced worldwide. That's millions of tons choking landfills and poisoning our planet long after we throw it away. Next. Out of this 430 million, Singapore produces about 2.3 million tons of plastic waste every year. And with only 6% recycled, most ends up in landfills or gets incinerated. That means roughly 87 kg minimum of plastic waste per person in 2024, which is a heavy burden on our environment and our future. Everyone had heard about plastic pollution, what causes it, who's responsible, and even how to reduce it. Yet, no one truly acted. And you might wonder why. The truth is simple but heartbreaking. Most people never understand how serious the problem really is. Singapore, though just a little red dot, produces 2.3 million tons of polyester foam each year. And realizing that such a small country creates so much waste shocked us and made us think about how much the whole world must be producing. That understanding pushed me, Priyanka, Shoya, and Shreya to form Rethink Plastics and take action against its excessive use for the sake of our planet and generations after us.
Next. Plastic waste affects all of us. At our school, with 2,000 students using 72,000 disposable plastics every year, the impact on our environment is enormous. Every single styrofoam box, cup, or wrapper may seem small on its own, but together they add up to a mountain of waste that pollutes our planet. It's easy to feel powerless in the face of such a huge problem, but we refuse to accept that inaction is the only option. Our goal for this coming year is bold but necessary. We aim for 90% of our students, about 1,800, to take eco friendly choices that could reduce their plastic intake from 72,000 to 64,000. Imagine the change that could happen if each one of these 1,800 students made simple choices every day. That's 1,800 acts of care, 1,800 steps forward toward protecting our environment, and 1,800 opportunities to inspire others. We want to build a community that values our planet, takes responsibility for our actions, and shows that even small choices can, when multiplied, can create a future that we're proud of. Next.
Nick, with our spirits high and our determination stronger than ever, we felt the urgency to act. Every day, countless styrofoam boxes were being used in our school, harming us, our environment, and our future. We knew that if change was going to happen, it had to happen now. So we set out to convince our school canteen to switch from styrofoam to biodegradable containers. At first, they were hesitant, but once they truly understood why this change mattered and how they could play a powerful role in it, they agreed to help us. That's when our problem solving skills were really tested. Finding a wholesaler who met both the canteen's need and their budget was anything but easy. After many days of trying, we finally found a supplier who offered exactly what we needed at a price the canteen could manage. In that moment, we proved to ourselves that persistence, passion, and refusing to give up can turn even the biggest challenges into real change. Next.
We introduced the Bring Your Own Box campaign as a thoughtful alternative when the canteen was still hesitant about fully switching from the styrofoam boxes to biodegradable ones. We understood their concerns, so instead of giving up, we came up with a solution that could still reduce waste while slowly encouraging change. In this campaign, students receive special stamp cards and earn a stamp each time they bring their own container to buy food from the canteen. It's a simple habit, but one that makes a big difference. After collecting all 8 stamps, they are rewarded with a 5 to 10% discount on their next purchase, an incentive that shows sustainability can benefit both the environment and the students. Beyond the discount, this campaign helps students become more eco conscious and mindful of the choices they make every day. Next.
In addition to this, we conducted activities that made learning about styrofoam fun and creative for everyone. Students designed posters highlighting its harmful effects, played a role playing game thinking in the shoes of different members in our society, and we even shared a speech at our school assembly to spread awareness about styrofoam. By combining education with hands on activities, we showed that taking eco friendly action isn't hard, it can be engaging, inspiring, and memorable for everyone. Next.
Every piece of styrofoam that we throw away may seem small, but did you know for the 10 minutes that we use it, it stays on this planet for centuries, harming our environment, our community, and even our future? Change starts with us, and it starts today.
Through our campaigns, we've seen that small actions matter. Bringing your own container, refusing disposable plastics, and thinking before you use. Each choice is a step closer toward protecting what we love.
This isn't just about reducing waste, it's about responsibility, care, and hope. Every student, every action, every decision adds up, and together they can create a real, lasting impact.
We thank the Unplastify team for leading a global movement that goes beyond recycling and reusing, a movement that challenges us to rethink our habits, redesign our choices, and reduce plastic at its source. Thank you.
Big round of applause. Thank you very much, Rethink Plastic. That was really, really, really amazing. Amazing presentation. You've nailed it. So I'm gonna give the word to our jury who would like to start with a question.
Maybe I can start?
Yeah, sure. Please, Margarita, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. So first of all, wow. That is the only word that comes. Really, really well done. It was amazing presentation and I loved it. My question is more a curiosity question. You mentioned several challenges at the beginning of your project, which I can only imagine. Like convincing people to change is always difficult. But if you were to choose the biggest difficulties at the beginning of your project, what was that?
I would say definitely it was convincing our canteen to switch from styrofoam to biodegradable boxes. That took a lot of time because the canteen had quite a small budget. But after telling them, especially about the hot food risk of styrofoam, where if hot food is put into styrofoam boxes, then microplastics are more likely to sink into the food and cause problems for students who eat it, they were thoroughly convinced to not affect the health of students and immediately switch to biodegradable boxes.
Thank you. Super clear.
And just to follow up, congratulations to you all. This is amazing. I love the project and I love how you tackle the policy aspect, trying to convince the decision maker, the canteen, but then also working with the community with an incentive, with a voucher, with the speeches, the posters, like really trying to tackle the problem at both sides. I was curious about that conversation with the canteen. How did it go? But you just explained that it was difficult, but at the end, so you were able to convince them. So they were able to change some, at least, of the styrofoams that they use in their boxes, right? What are were you able to measure the impact that was achieved thanks to that?
Yes, we saved around. At first, it was quite hard for the students to actually bring their own boxes, but we started leading by example, and we encouraged our classmates to bring their own boxes as well. And slowly, the teachers also started taking part in this. So we started out in our first week of this campaign with 5 to 10 people per day, and slowly it started increasing to around 30 to 35 people per day, and it kept increasing gradually. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you very much, Rethink Plastics. That was an amazing presentation. So now moving forward, it's time for Eco Team from Hisar School, Turkey. Their mentor, Irem, which I know was here. Hello, Irem. It's great to see you. Eco team, are you there? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Yes. Okay, so remember, I'm gonna spotlight you to everyone. So remember to say next, please, when you want me to move forward, and let's go.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Aileen.
I'm Darren.
I'm Shaina.
I'm Eda. Today we're representing our Hisar School as the eco team, and we'll be presenting our eco-friendly natural deodorant.
Next.
We didn't just create a deodorant, we created a small, everyday act of courage that reduces plastic, protects the planet, and proves that real change starts with the choices we make.
Next.
Facts. Have you ever wondered how much plastic we, as a global society, use every single year? According to the United Nations, more than 400 million tons of plastic is produced every year worldwide. What if a simple deodorant could help save the planet?
Next.
So now we're going to be explaining why we chose deodorant as our plastic. We chose it because it's the product everyone uses every day, and yet it's filled with so much plastic both inside it, the product, and its packaging. And on top of that, conventional deodorants often contain harmful chemicals such as aluminum that can impact everyone's health. For example, it can cause breast cancer for women, and it blocks sweating glands and cause Alzheimer's and prostate cancers for men. By rethinking something common, we saw an opportunity to reduce plastic, protect health, and create an everyday habit that makes a real environmental difference.
Next.
Next.
So our product. We changed the packaging of our product. So why did we change it? We recently redesigned the packaging of our eco-friendly deodorant to make it even more sustainable. Previously, our deodorants were stored in glass containers and had to be applied using single-use wooden sticks. However, this created an environmental problem, as producing millions of wooden sticks contributes to the unnecessary tree cutting. Now, our deodorant comes in a cardboard push-up tube. You simply push the product upward from the bottom, apply it under your arm like a roll-on, and close the lid. The cardboard packaging is also reusable, allowing you to refill it easily once the deodorant is finished. This new design is both practical and significantly more eco-friendly. Next.
Our project is a natural plastic-free deodorant that we created in our school lab with our chemistry teacher. Our deodorant's packaging is cardboard, and we got an inspiration from a brand called Yves Rocher. It is a roll-on deodorant that contains a natural preservative to prevent mold, yet it remains gentle on the skin and does not cause irritation or allergies. We created it in two scents, vanilla and lavender. For our community, we picked our school, Hisar, and our deodorant is eco-friendly, safe, and practical.
Next.
Our obstacles. Creating our deodorant wasn't easy. In the lab, achieving the perfect consistency tested our patience and creativity. Moreover, we didn't like the initial packaging and consumed many trees with the wooden sticks we had to use while applying the deodorant. Usage of wooden sticks did not align with our project goals. Each setback became an opportunity to learn and innovate, resulting in a product that works beautifully, is reliable, makes a real impact on reducing plastic waste, and is healthy for human health.
Next. So our ingredients. For our ingredients, we used natural and healthy ingredients. Here's the list. Soy wax, olive oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter, candelilla wax, tapioca starch, sodium bicarbonate, bentonite clay, and vitamin E.
We also conducted a pilot test where each of the members and our family members tried the deodorant, and there was no harm or allergic reactions.
Next.
So, impact and results. Our deodorant doesn't just work, it makes a real impact. By reducing plastic both in the product and its packaging, it helps protect the environment while being free of harmful chemicals that can affect humans' health. Because it's something people use every day, each small action adds up, turning into a simple routine to a meaningful contribution to the planet. And beyond this, we designed a project with sustainability in mind.
Our ingredients, production, and packaging are all eco-friendly, showing that everyday products can be both effective and responsible. And this is how small steps lead to big, lasting changes. We connected with the Sustainable Development Goals, good health and well-being, climate action, life below water, and life on land.
Next. We have a social media account.
We opened a social media account to spread awareness and share our journey with a wider audience. On this account, we posted our posters, updates, and impacts.
Also, we wrote a writing to publish in our school to teach and create awareness.
Which is called Planet Pulse. Next, please.
Thank you for listening. And also, we'd like to show our deodorant.
We have it with us today.
This was our previous deodorant.
It's lavender flavor.
It's lavender scented.
And this is our new deodorant. It has the sticker on top of it and the usage
restrictions, our ingredients, and how to apply it on and what you have to do. And this is vanilla scented, and you push it from the bottom, and then you apply it, and then close the lid and store it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eco Team. I'm speechless. I'm so speechless that I'm gonna give the word to the jury. So, do you want, I don't know, Jerry, if you have any questions, who would like to start this time?
I can go. Congratulations. This is very, very exciting. You developed like in less than 3 months, you developed a product, a packaging, and everything. This is amazing. You are the best product development team ever. And I think it's really good what you have done. I'm wondering about sales. Were you able to already sell some of the deodorants, find a shop that can sell the products for you or something like that, or you are starting that in the upcoming next steps?
So we weren't able to sell the deodorant. However, after the competition is done, we are actually planning on to expand our deodorant and make more versions of it. And actually, we think it's a good idea to sell it.
We couldn't sell it in the beginning because we had to test it, and like the pilot test took a long time because we want to make sure and prevent like any allergic reactions or health concerns. And we also need to get approval from both our school and the Prime Minister of Education.
Also, we are planning to put it on our school toilets for free for the students to use it.
And also, thank you so much for your positive feedback. We really appreciate it.
I have another question regarding that. Although you didn't sell it, did you test it or did you have people to test it, either in the school or the group, more or less? How many people tested the deodorants and the feedback you got?
We tested the deodorant. Also, our teachers tested it. We gave it to our family, our parents, and also our younger siblings tested it. So a wide range of people tested it
with different skin types and with different allergies.
And it didn't cause any allergies or irritation on our skin. And also our siblings tested it under our parents' supervision, because it also says on the deodorant's packaging in the restrictions part that for ages 10 and 12, you should test it with supervision with a skin patch test. So first they applied it in their arm, and it didn't cause any irritation and allergies. And they applied it under their arms, and it also did not cause any irritation or problems.
So basically, we tested this on children, teenagers, and adults.
So all ages.
I hope this answers your question.
Thank you.
Okay, so my turn. So first of all, thank you for this presentation. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Shark Tank, or TED Talks, but I loved the way you started the presentation. I think it's that level good. So really, congratulations. My question is related to, again, the beginning of the project, because reaching this level of like product development, as Tati was saying before, is mind blowing. So in terms of like, how did you come up to the idea? You know, who started it? How you agreed on which product to create? How to do it? Can you tell us about the beginning, and how did you collaborate to come up with this amazing idea?
So basically, we want to pick a item that also has plastic in the packaging and also in the inside of the deodorant. So we did some research and we learned that deodorant has plastic in both of them. Also, we learned in our chemistry class
that it may cause breast cancer, skin irritation, or allergies.
Also, because deodorant is such a big daily habit and everyone around the world uses it, we wanted to make a huge impact.
And actually choosing a deodorant, we were discussing everyday products that people use without really thinking about their environmental impact. And that's why we decided to choose deodorant, because it's an everyday essential that everyone uses. However, they might not realize how much plastic it contains.
How it's harmful to the environment and themselves.
Thank you.
Also, in our school, we have a TED Club. If we talk with our teachers, we might go there and give a speech.
Thank you, everyone. Let's have another round of applause for Echo Team. Thank you, Jerry, for all your questions. Thank you, Echo Team, for your presentation. You've done it amazing. So it's time for our third team, which is ETLB from the Liceo Franco-Mexicano from Mexico, with their mentor Alexia Dosal. ETLB 6, are you there?
Yes, we are here.
We are here.
Okay, thank you very much. Please remember to say next whenever you want to go forward. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Good morning. We are ETLB 6, also known as Alblue, and today we are going to present our project. There's a fact. Every minute, 50 tons of plastic ends up in the ocean. That means that has this massive pollution create massive waste zones. So there are estimated to digital 2024, they are around 8 billions of phones. So they are around 8 billions of phone cases. It's estimated that phone cases breaks down in 400 gigs. And in this story, our project begins.
Our character,
Next.
please.
Yes.
Next. Sorry. Okay. Our character Laboon was a little whale that lives surrounded by plastic. One day he heard a rumor, beyond the plastic the ocean is blue again. Filled with home, he tried to cross that barrier every day. Then, a year cleaning the ocean, removed some of the plastic, and led him to cleaner water. There, Laboon saw something new. Phone cases that didn't harm the ocean, and showed a clean sea he had always dreamed of. Those phone cases were ours. Next, please. Laboon may be fictional, but the plastic is real, and so is our response. Inspired by One Piece, we use Laboon as our character and name our group All Blue as the legendary ocean to represent the hope for clean oceans. We decide to act where people interact daily with their phones. Next. Most phone cases today are made of TPU and PU plastics. Durable, yes, but they take hundreds of years to break down and fragment into microplastics that contaminate water, soil, and food chains. Producing them also consumes fossil fuels and releases CO2.
Next. So we ask ourselves, if the ocean is drowning in plastic, why should we add more? We tested many alternatives. After weeks of experiments measuring flexibility, resistance, and environmental footprint, we selected a balanced mix: natural cork, sawdust, ecological resin, and wax. This blend gives us cases that are strong, lightweight, and far more biodegradable than conventional plastic. The natural texture aims to evoke the beach. When you hold it, it should feel like a small piece of a cleaner ocean. For day one, it was a collective effort. Students, teachers, and staff at the Liceo Franco-Mexican took part in testing prototypes, giving feedback, and refining the design. We also partnered with a specialist engineer who helped improve safety and production techniques. This collaboration kept our project practical and reliable.
Our project took shape. Next, our project took shape through concrete actions. First, we created an Instagram account to share our progress and raise awareness about oceans pollution. Then, to create a functional prototype, we researched and experiment with different materials for weeks. Once the first prototype was ready, we presented it to classmates and teachers. Of course, we faced obstacles. Next, the main challenge were choosing the right materials and trying to implement the disposable plastics into the phone cases. At the beginning, we planned to use natural rubber and melt the plastics to make small ornaments. Next, however, due to the difficulty of obtaining the rubber and because the process to melt the plastics was very dangerous and too complex to do safely, we decided to use natural cork and made the small ornaments with wax.
Next, looking forward, our concrete goal is to produce 600 cases next year at school. If each person uses 2 cases per year, we will prevent hundreds of plastic cases from entering the waste stream within our community. These are small numbers globally, but they matter locally, and they create a model other schools can replicate.
The value of Outlook is next. The value of Outlook is not only the product, it's what we learn, design, teamwork, and the belief that a small but constant actions could create a change. If a phone case can remind someone to protect the ocean, imagine what we can do when a whole community acts together. That's our challenge, that's our hope, that's Outlook. Thank you very much for Unplastify community.
Congratulations, ETLV6. Very, very, very good presentation. You've done amazing. So let's go with our final round of. Let's go with our final round of questions.
Okay.
Tito, Margarita, would anyone like to start? Yes, Ro.
I can go. Well, amazing presentation. Also, another product development team. It's amazing to see what you have done in so few weeks because it's not so much the time. So thank you for presenting it. I wanted to know about these prototypes that you made. How many have you been able to make? Did you send someone to try them out or to the school or to your fellow students? You said you presented it at the classrooms to the teachers to understand if they tested them.
We made 3 prototypes, and then I was charged to make the test. So we made we crashed the phones in the ground to prove their flexibility and durability. Also, we estimate a daily use, and that was great. But the process of making was too long because one phone case could be ready over a day because the wax.
Nasıl ayı vereceğim şimdi?
Sorry?
No, I
No,
think that
that's
was
fine for me. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. No, I think it was another microphone that wasn't muted.
I have one short comment. Congratulations again. Amazing to develop a product in such a short time. I know that you are still piloting it, but one idea that came up, and I wonder if you thought about this, is maybe one attractive feature of this case is that people can customize it. They can do their own drawings, they can do their own, right? So I think that that's something that's value added for potential clients or buyers of this? Have you thought about that? Do you think about how this could work?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Yes, sorry. I was thinking that this product could be easily customized by
Yeah.
the users. So if you thought about that for the model for selling it and making people that want to buy it customize their own instead of just having, because I think the good thing is that people can make it their own. I think it's just a suggestion. Maybe you didn't think about that, but it's something for you to think about if you want to continue. It's something that people could like.
Yeah. One of the advantage of our material mix is easy to prepare and easy to personalize. Each person can carry her own personality and her own thoughts in his phone case. So we made the ocean because it's something that we all loved, but it can be changed for a forest, for a fish, for a well. Everything you think, everything you imagine, it's possible in these phone cases, and it's to follow some steps, some easy steps to reach it.
Yes, my turn. Oh my gosh, I have so many questions, but I will just one. I promise. First of all, again, thank you. Beautiful, everything from top to bottom, and I love the commitment about the testing and throwing the phone on the ground. Like, yes, the commitment is there. I really loved the connection that you made at the beginning with trying to reduce the use of fossil fuels, so be conscious about the carbon footprint, etc. And I do see the challenge of choosing a material, right? So you mentioned rubber, you mentioned like cork, etc. My question is, in terms of alternative material, if you could consider, for example, recycled plastic. So to make a link maybe with recyclers in your country and see whether like your product could be a one that uses locally recycled plastic. So basically to have the same properties as a plastic case, but not with virgin plastic, but recycled one. So just asking if you had any conversation about using recycled plastic.
Um, yeah, we did consider recycled plastic at the beginning, but it's too difficult and it's a large process to make them because you need specialized techniques like an engineer or even a little company to make them possible. Also, for our first prototype, we want a material that truly reduce plastics, and it's common because we can't afford that we can get some alternative materials that are too difficult or too rare. So also we need to share a safe way to make them. To collaborate to our community, it's no it it's necessary to make them safe to everyone.
Also, the challenge didn't allow recycled plastic, and we tried to do it for the shells, but we tried really dangerous because it was strange smoke.
And the microplastics were also there, so it could be more difficult.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, team, and congratulations on your amazing presentations and answers for all the questions that you received. So it's time to move forward. Thank you. It's time to move forward with the voting time. So this is what is going to happen. The jury is going to go to another room to deliver and make a decision. And in the meantime, you can scan this QR code or enter the link that Delphi is going to share in the chat, because I'm going to stop presenting. And you're going to be able to make your vote on which team you like the most. And the jury is going to be able to see those answers to consider that that voting on the end. Jerry, are you ready? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Delphi, it's all yours.
Yes. So while the jury goes to a breakout room, we will continue. I still see the jury here, so we're waiting for it. We will continue with the finale, and we have some special guests now to keep you entertained while the final decision is made. Delphi, could you please share the screen?
Could you share the QR code once again, please?
Yes, there's a link in the chat. You can also access the voting there. And now we can share if you want there, Delphi. Thank you. Okay, so now while the jury decides, we would like to make a special mention to all the mentors, all of your teachers who have accompanied you throughout these 8 weeks, and that nothing would have been possible without them since they played an indispensable role in the program. As you know, they also participated in mentors meetings. They've been following your progress all along the way. Their dedication, commitment, accountability were the pillars upon which the teams built their success, or you built your success, and they were key players that provided not only guidance but also served the community. So their presence here alongside with yours allowed us to navigate the complexities of the projects, and the impact of the mentorship that they gave you is reflected in the accomplishments that you all achieved today. So thank you so much to all the mentors that are present, that are watching us in YouTube, and if not, make sure to extend our gratefulness to them, because it wouldn't been possible without you. So now I would like to give the word to a very special mentor who has been accompanying us. It's not the first challenge, and we had the pleasure to meet her also last year in presence, and that is Irem Banzin. I'm hoping I also pronouncing okay your last name, from Hisar School in Turkey, who has shown true passionate commitment throughout the whole challenge. And we would love to hear a bit from you, from your experience, to say a few words to the students and the teams. I don't know, Irem, if you're there. I knew you were.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Irem.
Actually, I can turn on my camera now, but I want to share my thoughts a little bit, I think.
Don't worry.
Hello, everyone. As this is our school, this is our second year in the Unplastify Challenge. First of all, we are very happy to be here with you, and we thank you for all your efforts and support in making this organization possible. This year, we are honored and delighted to compete in the grand final as the Echo team. I wish actually good luck to all the finalists, and thank you very much for all your efforts in making this event happen. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Irem. I want a big round of applause for Irem and all of the mentors, all of your mentors, all of your teachers, who I think deserve it. It's really an honor for us to work alongside with you, and thank you again for all of your commitment. And I know you are probably only wanting to hear the final result, but the juries are still deliberating. So bear with us, and let's see how everything continues, because the journey doesn't end here. Delphi, could you please show us what's next? Okay, and next there. So as some of you already probably know, because we have been also communicating about this, but we also count with a second program, which is the Young Leaders Program. And this is a program to continue after the challenge for those teams who want to continue scaling their projects or want to continue making an even bigger impact in their communities. This is a 2 months program, which is based on a personalized mentoring scheduling. So it's a much more personalized experience. And the focus is to provide you with tools to scale up your projects, and also to have tools that, let's say, helps you approach real world skill and the professional environment because you are one step closer to entering university, your first jobs experience, and so on. So we will be providing more business tools. We will be providing digital tools to collaborate within teams. We'll provide also advice on how to apply for funding, for example, if you want to continue to expand your project. It's a really nice program. It's a smaller program. The application is open for all teams that are welcome to and want to participate. And we try to have some limited spots because we want to really focus and give the attention to each team that deserves. So we hope you want to join. We will be sending to your mentors all of the information, how to apply, when to apply, and when the registrations close. It's a pretty simple registration process. We know you, we know your projects, and we hope you want to continue to spread the word, spread your projects, and reach an even bigger impact, or maybe spread your community and continue to develop your projects, which are absolutely the best until now. So this is just a bit about the Young Leaders Program, but we also have another special guest. I don't know, Dana, if you're around here, because let's hear it from her first-handed hand. Is Dana here? Let's see.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, how are you? We are so excited to have you here. She is a former Young Leaders Program and Challenge participant, of course. She's from Costa Rica. She was part of the Gaia team, and I will give you the word to tell us about your experience. If you want to share also any advice with the finalists and to all of the teams that are here today. We are over 40 people now connected, so that's a lot. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you. Well, yeah, as she said, I'm Dana, also Harvard. My team was Gaia, and we created our alternative to bioplastic bags called jelly bags. Jelly bags started off as a project kind of, I would say, messy because we didn't really interact with each other before. We joined the challenge as a team because we discovered we shared the same will to take action against plastic contamination and climate change. And so we connected there and decided to replace plastic bags. So the alternative we came up with was a biodegradable bioplastic made out of gelatin, therefore the name jelly bags. And we worked through the challenge in our alternative, and later on during the Young Leaders Program, we managed to improve the formula and also our plan. And eventually, this project really helped us build the basis for many more projects and initiatives in our environmentalist career, I would say. It's something that really shaped who we are today. And that's the very reason why my teammates cannot be here today. They are busy with other projects. And so what they wanted me to tell you was to be proud of how far you've come. This is a great opportunity for you to build skills that will help you in the future, whether they are in projects similar to the Unplastify challenge or even completely different ones. And also, well, for example, we were a key part on the establishment of our high school's environmental club, which is called NIRU, the Laboratory for Leadership and Sustainability. And now we are pushing other students forward to create more projects and to also continue our own since we are graduating. And so this way, we continue with that momentum of climate action. And it's been a really great journey. So regardless of what happens today, regardless of the finals result, I want you to be confident on what you have built, on what you have learned, and integrate that and be sure that this is not the end of your journey. Like for us, we have, as I said, we have gone different ways in our approach on climate action, but it really has been one of a kind experience, and you should be very proud of whatever the result is. And please don't abandon your project. Please continue it regardless of the result. You have great projects. I really love seeing the presentations. I am very excited to see all these new ideas. And so I really congratulate you on what you have achieved and wish you the best of lucks on this final. Thank you.
Thank you, Dana, so much. Your project was really inspiring, really incredible project, and thank you for taking the time to share with us your experience and for those words for all of the teams. So thank you. And now the judges are back, but before we know the final verdict, yes, I know I'm making you suffer and I'm so sorry, but there are also two special recognitions we want to acknowledge to two other teams that really made an enormous effort, a great work, but unfortunately there could only be 3 finalist teams. So, because we still want to acknowledge the hard work and the amazing progress they did, we want to recognize social impact and innovation to 2 teams that also participated from the challenge. And I will give the honor to presenting these recognitions to Wada. Sorry, I'm gonna mute Manu there. Wada, please, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Okay, so congratulations to all the teams who made it, but we have these 2 recognitions that we want to specially mention. So first, we have the innovation recognition. The team who stood out for their innovation in this challenge while designing their strategy is Bioplastifiers. So congratulations and a big applause to them. This team created an environmentally friendly homemade toothpaste using natural and biodegradable ingredients. So a big applause and congratulations to the team. They are from Turkey, from the Teraki Foundation Schools. So again, congratulations. And then we have the social impact recognition, which in this edition of the challenge, the team who stood out for their social impact in the implementation of their strategy was ISWK Repeat. This team from the Indian school Al-Wadi Al-Kabir from Oman managed to work alongside local fishermen to help them understand the impact of fishing nets. Their strategy included logbooks for these fishermen to keep track of whether all the materials they took fishing returned. So congratulations to both teams. Thank you for these incredible strategies. And given your hard work, we want to recognize you by giving you an invitation to participate in the Young Leaders Program in the next edition, which is the one Delphi just explained. So you're more than welcome to participate. And congratulations again. A big applause to both of these teams and to all the teams who made it to the end of the challenge. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to all, to both teams for your projects are really, really amazing, and we are really impressed with all the quality of the projects we have this challenge. So really congratulations. So now the judges, as I said, are back. So let's hear from them for a final feedback, and they will be announcing who the winner is we also have the results back from the audience voting. They will also share those. Don't be anxious. So anyone there from the judges, I don't know how you organize yourself, who want to start giving feedback to the teams.
Should we go
So
in
we're
order?
gonna go. Tati,
Yeah.
yes, go ahead, please.
No, I was going to say, should we go in order?
Yes, let's go in order. The first team was Rethink Plastics, and they're gonna receive feedback from Margarita.
Okay, great. So you guys left me speechless at the beginning. The only thing I could say was wow. So I had to think a little bit. I found my words, and what I want to tell you is this was impressive from start to end. The communication style, amazing. Good narrative. You started with the context to identify the problem, and it was really clear. You had funny, engaging slides that were super easy to follow. The narrative was also, and the communication was really, really good. And then this is a presentation, right? But then the way you tackled the problem, it was also very impressive because you started with a very simple action directly in your community. So something that you see around every day. You found a very good incentive for people to come along with you. So this was business savvy in that sense. You convinced the canteen. So again, the persistence, the commitment to the project, it was really good. What I liked also was the great analysis of the impact that you've done, because you started already to have impact from day one, and you already have projection on how much impact you will get, because it's super easy to monitor. It's like you see this every day in your school, and to that you brought the community along with you. So you started from your next neighbor in class, and everybody got on board with this. So really, really amazing from A to Z. And thank you for this amazing presentation. It was so nice to witness. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, we continue with Tati with
Good.
Eco Teams.
Okay. Eco Team. Okay, we are so impressed by your presentation and your project. Again, it's so amazing that you developed a product with its packaging in such a short time, like into the lab, mixing the ingredients, testing, trying to get to the perfect consistency, odor. We know that that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. So congratulations about that. The packaging improvement as well, and also being consistent with your product. Many products are eco products, and then the packaging is not aligned. So you were very committed to that alignment. So that is also very, very good. You did a very good presentation, very clear. You can tell that you worked a lot on the presentation, and you practiced and everything. And even the answers to our questions looked practiced, and they weren't, because you didn't know what we were going to ask, but you were really organized in answering, really good at presenting. So really, I look forward to seeing you in the young leaders too, because I would like to see how this project continues in the next phase, which is testing, to make sure that the product is very responsible with people and health, and also commercialize it. What are the channels? What are the strategies to commercialize it? So I'm very, very eager to see how this project continues. Congratulations for this great, great project and product.
Thank you, Tati. And let's go with Ro with ETLB 16, please.
Well, hello, team. We were also really impressed by the presentation. I particularly really liked the storyline, how you presented the story with this character and related it with the problem, and also how you linked the product with the problem, that you say the idea of having a piece of the ocean. And I really think that that is something that goes ahead in communication, because it's how can you combine a story to make this product tell about the problem and also be a promoter of the solution. So I was really impressed by that link that you made in the storyline and how you told it. Also about innovation, we've had many kinds of products in the challenge, and I think that we haven't seen these kinds of phone cases, and it's something that we use a lot. So I think that it's also interesting to understand that is an object that we are used and accustomed to use in our everyday lives, and to have like something that reminds us about the problem and a solution is something really interesting of how you chose this product. I think it was really challenging to make this happen, like to make a phone case in a few weeks. So congratulations of getting to that end of the prototype. Also having such focus in developing a product. I know because I also develop products, and it's a lot of time that it takes, and maybe all that focus and time you take in developing this prototype takes time from other things that, as Tati was just saying with another group, we think that it would be really nice to have for the next steps, planning ahead how you will scale it up, how you can have more of these products, because I think that you already have seen how to develop it, but how will you take it to another scale and test it, no? I think that projections and planning ahead of how can you make more of these products and test it with the community is something that it's easier then to plan the impact it will have. But I think that overall it was an amazing project and development and also in such short weeks, no? So thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, judges, for your feedback. So I think it's really, really valuable information and comments you've done to these teams. So we don't have much more to say. First, let us reveal that the project that received the most votes throughout the audience is Eco Team from Turkey. They received the most votes from the audience. So congratulations, Eco Team. You've had great impact on this audience. And now, yes, it's time for our final recognition. Everyone's ready. Maybe we can make a long pause. Do you want to go to the bathroom? Maybe we can save it for later. Okay, no, you want us to do it now. But I'm not going to do it. I'm gonna give the word to Margarita, the Vice President from CScience, which is a truly honor to have her here with us today. And she's going to make the big announcement. Margarita?
Drum roll. And the winner is Rethink Plastics.
Congratulations, Rethink Plastics. You are the winners from the 12th edition from the Challenge for Schools.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Please, thank you for being here. I know Anandita, their mentor, we got to congratulate her too. You've done an amazing job with all of your teams. All of you mentors have done it. If you want to say a few words, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, hi. I'm very happy to hear that my kids have won. They really worked hard, actually. So it's a incredible proud moment for me as a mentor. And over the past few months, they really worked a lot, investigated the issues. They keep on coming to me for all the, ma'am, can I get this permission? Can I take this? Can I put it up on the wall of the school? Can we campaign to these particular classes? The whole day, actually, they used to work for 3-4 months, and it's exceptional work of theirs that they have won. I'm really proud of them. And I would like to say thank you to the Unplastify team also. They have helped me a lot. I used to message Matthias a lot, actually, during odd hours also. and he used to answer me always. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sorry, I just wanted to say congratulations to all the teams. You guys did amazing. I was so interested when I scrolled past the Unplastify app and saw everyone's presentation. It was great. And I just want to say thank you so much to our mentor, and thank you to the Unplastify team, and thank you to Guada and Delphi for answering all our questions during the office hours. Just thank you so much for everything.
Well, congratulations, Rethink Plastics, Anandita, and all the finalist teams. You've done truly, truly amazing. And as we've said before, the journey doesn't end here. We hope this is just the beginning for all of your projects, for all of your interest and passion in trying to fight plastic pollution. And we hope to see you there. We hope to see you at Young Leaders starting in a few months to see where all your projects can go. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for being here. I don't know, Delphi, you want us to take a final picture, everyone
Yes,
together?
please. So if we can see our faces, if you can also show your faces if you'd like, and have a final photo to commemorate this incredible moment we are having together. I don't know, Matt, if you can stop sharing the screen, please. And also, I would like, again, to congratulate all three teams. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, but you have done an amazing work. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I think the really important achievement here is the impact and everything you've learned and the resilience you showed. So really, congratulations. There's nothing to be sad about, and let's be happy for the other teams. So I want to see, Mati, I don't know if you can stop sharing the screen if you're there. There we go. Okay. So, wow, Delphi, can you please take a picture because my computer is really slow. So I'm not gonna make it on time. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and at 1 we're gonna say Unplastify, and you're all gonna smile, and the ones who can there, thank you to the music. And let's just be happy. You can also use reactions so we can make the screen very, very happy and a very happy picture. So 3, 2, 1, Unplastify.
Unplastify.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure to have you here. We hope you have enjoyed it as well, so much as we did. Thank you, Margarita, once again for accompanying us.
Thank
It
you.
was an honor to have you here. Thank you, Dana, for making the time. Thank you, Irem and Anandita, for your words. And we'll see each other next year on Young Leaders Program, I hope. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.